Hello, brethren. My name is Luis Bolaños. I am the field director for L.A.M.B Ministries, and at the moment I'm in Colombia. One of the things that we do, and I want to explain to you what it is that L.A.M.B Ministry is about, and so this is what it's about. We understand that we still believe our church, and of course, we still believe that there should be American missionaries going into the mission field. The problem is that there's so many, every year there's less missionaries going to the mission field, and that is the reason why L.A.M.B was born, because we understood that we were behind in some of the things that we were lacking on, as far as reaching out to other communities, maybe outside of the city, somewhere else that people are not much into keen on going there. So what we done is we started the ministry of L.A.M.B, which means Latin American Mission Board. And Latin American Mission Board, what it does is we help the national pastor with not only monthly funds. We don't only help them with monthly funds. We also help the national pastor with Bibles, gospel tracts, Christian literature, and most important, we put in their hands that's what we want as far as L.A.M.B ministry is concerned, is we want to be able to get the pastors to train their men, so we could be able to start other works in other towns. Let's just suppose, like right now, I'm in a town. It's not a small town, not a city, but it's a small town. And yet it has a population of maybe 500,000 people. But it's got a little bit of other municipal areas, little towns, and out in the suburbs, like what we call, but little different suburbs in the States. But there's a lot of areas where there's no churches being born. So they would have to bring in the people to the bigger towns like this one. And what happens is that sometimes the transportation, some people don't have money for the transportation, so you would have to try to deal with that. But the thing that we do is we encourage the pastor to start a mission conference every year, to be able to instill in the men, in their men, missions, and to go, not only just given to mission, but to be willing to go to another section, another area, another town, maybe up in the mountains or wherever they could be able to, they feel that God wants them to do. So what we do with these pastors is we do what we call evangelistic campaigns. And we take like about a week, and we take the pastor and the members, and we take them out to the other little towns where they can get a feel of the little towns. And during that mission conference, God will speak to some of the men, families, or whoever, where they could be able to start reaching to these towns besides their own. So that's what we do as L.A.M.B. And I appreciate everyone that gives to L.A.M.B, that supports L.A.M.B, because it's putting it all in a purse, and we divide it to the different missionaries that we work with, not only in Colombia, but we also work with pastors in Venezuela, in Mexico, Paraguay, soon I'll be into Argentina, and also in Nicaragua, and other towns that we're looking into going into. We also have some missionary in Chile that we've been helping, besides with L.A.M.B, but we've been helping them. So we're going to start introducing them to L.A.M.B so they could be able to be part of the L.A.M B ministry family. So, but anyway, I want to thank you, as whether it's a member or a church that has helped us, not only from the time that we started this ministry with Brother Danny Farley and Miss Marcia Farley, that they went out and presented this ministry to many of you churches and some individuals that have been a blessing to us and helping us. And so this is what it's all about, is getting the gospel to a lost world. And I want to just say that, listen, this is wonderful. For me, it's great to be able to get in a bus, like these buses this is the bus I'm going to be going to. I'm going to another town. And it's a blessing to be able to get into a bus and be able to meet people and see the need of the people living there. It's the people that don't have cars, the people that don't have motorcycles. They just walk. And so this is where we meet them. This here, in these places, this is it. If I had a car, I couldn't meet these people. But I'm glad that I could be able to be a blessing to, not only blessing to God, but I'm also glad to be a blessing to the ministry, like L.A.M.B ministry. So I'm right now, I'm happy to be able to present this ministry to you, and that we appreciate your help. We appreciate every dime that you give sacrificially, I'm sure. And I thank you that you have taken this time to be able to listen to this video. And I just want you to know that, we're not on vacation. We're not tourists. We're here to preach the gospel. And we've been doing this for 30 years. I think it's 30 years. Since 95, I think. 95? Is that 30 years? I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is, it's a long time. But I appreciate the help. That's what this video is all about, is to be able to tell you, the church, the pastor, the individual, the member of a church, or whoever you are that's donated and helped monthly to this ministry and has been a blessing to many of the pastors. I would say some of these pastors from Venezuela that really actually they were working with their nails, or how do you say it? Nails, fingers? I don't know. Anyway, so I was there last year, and it's always you talk about how was Venezuela? Bad. It's always bad. It's always bad news, but it's good news because the men and the families that are working there is the good time to be able to reach these people, because sometimes when you don't have anything, they don't have anything to look to. So we point them to Jesus, and they'll look up to heaven a lot better than if they had a car, nice house, or a job, and a business, and all that. And I'm not saying that people that have that don't listen. What I'm saying is that whenever you don't have anything, it's just so much easier for you to talk to them about.